Working part-time as an Uber driver. This is something I've been trying to weigh on both sides to understand how someone can work part-time as an Uber driver. Let's say you have your job in the morning and then in the evenings you join Uber. Or at some point you have some of your business you run during the day, maybe from morning to afternoon, or even at 2. From 2 you have a space to run an Uber business. How does it work? First of all, let me tell you one thing that you don't know. Uber business is addictive. Mostly on your first year. Uber business is more addictive that if you have a job somewhere, your first year will lie to you and you may end up quitting your job. Please, if you are going to work part-time, don't quit that job on your first year to join Uber. Uber will mess you big time. Don't quit your job first. Just work part-time, whether it's good or bad. No matter how beautiful Uber is, please don't quit your job for the first year of Uber. The first year of Uber is the most beautiful. Even if you cancel, nothing happens. But your second year and the third year, you will realize that if you cancel a ride, if you don't pick a ride, Uber will keep you pending even 2 hours. That does not happen on your first year. So, if you want to work part-time, the best times to work part-time is maybe, let's say you are going to work, but start working at 5. But remember, if you are going to work from 5, your first 2 to 3 hours most of the time will be a waste. You will complete maybe 2 rides from 5 to maybe 8. Why am I saying so? These are busy hours. From 5 the roads are very busy because people are coming from work, people are going home. So at most of the time you will find it will be very easy to find your first ride, but you will take a bit longer in most rides at 5. So that means if you start working at 5, you will have to work until maybe midnight so that you can earn. So that means you will work for about 5 to 6 hours. And also from that time you might earn something good, and sometimes it might be low. But as part-time, I think with that duration you might find 1,500 or 1,000, but not mandatory. So if you are working from 5, you have to plan yourself well, and if possible, make sure you find a ride as fast as possible from 5, so that you will go ahead of time. You understand? You will go ahead of the traffic. Before everyone catches leave the office, you are already on the streets. That means you will find a ride from Westlands to Ruiru or even to Syokimau that will throw you away from the traffic. That will allow you to earn more than someone who will wait for the traffic and work in Westlands or CBD or busy areas. At 5, find a way of leaving the busy areas and go far from there, so that the traffic, you will go away from the traffic. If you leave, if you will find a ride that will take you far from CBD, maybe you will go because this traffic goes this way in the evening. It will all start from 5:30, mostly 5:30. The traffic in Westlands, CBD, or even Kilimani is all those areas, all traffic. But for that traffic to reach down to maybe Roysambu or even somewhere around Syokimau, it will take about an hour or 1 hour 30 minutes. That means if you left Westlands earlier, you will find yourself far away from the traffic. And also, even if now you find a ride from Ruiru going back to Westlands, there will be no traffic because you will be going against the traffic. That will allow you to go against the traffic. So remember, you will work until midnight if possible. Also, another thing, remember, working part-time sometimes, it needs maybe from Satisa, from 3 p.m. onwards, it's very nice. But if you want to work very well, you want to enjoy your part-time job, find a way of working during the weekends. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Instead of coming from work at 5 and starting your business, your Uber business, find a way of working 3 days a week. 3 days a week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You will earn more than someone who has been working weekdays. Why am I saying so? So if you can give your all energy, to a Saturday and Sunday jobs, you might find yourself with around 10K. If the business is good, 10K might be possible. But it has to be 2 days of a ruthless work, 3 days of a ruthless work. But weekends will give you more than weekdays. But also, if you don't have that time, you can work during the week, as I've told you. Then a day within the weekend or 2 days within the weekend will be better. So you have to plan yourself. Also, if you are using your car as a part-time, but don't go for someone's car as a part-time. At some point, it won't be easy if you are employed, because employees sometimes at 5 he will tell you that there is another job you should complete. Please, please, please don't go home. By that time, that car will sit there without earning. Unless go for someone's car if you have a lot of jobs. If your job is about going around, you have a lot of errands, you move left, right, so you can use someone's car to carry even your workmates and earn something on top. You will use that car. If you are a fundi, you are let's say a foreman, you are earning well within the industry, but you have other workers. Now you will talk to them and tell them that, please, let us give me this amount of money so that I will be carrying all of us together to and fro. And also, even if you have a car, you can also talk to your workmates who are staying around you, even your brothers, so that you will drop them to work, come back with them, then you start your day. That will also fuel that car for you even before you start working. So these are some of the things that you should look at even before. Square everything, how you are going to fuel this car even if you don't work with it. You understand? This will also help you earning through part-time. Also remember, you can also, if you are going to work at 8, you can also wake up at 4 and start working. And also, if you are going to wake up in the morning, make sure you start your day at that 4, but make sure make sure you are in busy areas at around 6, mostly 6. 5, 6, you should be in Westlands or around Kilimani. Why am I saying so? Or maybe by 7. Let's say sometimes you are going to work at 9. Make sure you are in Westlands at around 6:30, because the traffic starts at around 6:30. But that traffic will only start huku mtaani. You understand? Traffic ya asubuhi huanza mtaani, just like the CBD one in the evening inaanza tao. So make sure you are in town, that because for a morning traffic to reach CBD, it always reaches CBD at around 8, 7:38. So if you can be around there in the morning, there will be no traffic. So you will work more until 7:30 and leave, go to work. Ukikaa mtaani at around 6, you will find it difficult, you will find it hard to maneuver and complete more works. But at some point also, you can also wake at your own time, and you can wake up at your own time and set a destination towards where you are going to. You understand? Set a destination and find a ride towards where you are going to. That will help you to fuel that car and you find a ride towards that place, because in the morning there is a lot of rides, people are going to work. So it is about planning. If you plan yourself well, but the best days, I've told you, if you can find a chance of working Friday, Saturday and Sunday, intense work, full time, whether it's overnight or during the day, the better. But don't quit your job for the first year of Uber business. It will mess you. That's my warning. Hello guys, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like. Here we talk about Uber, investments and a lot of things. Please subscribe, share and give us a like, leave us a comment on what you think we should do. Thank you.